What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. My name is Vanessa Simmons, and I am back with another video. Today, we are talking about benefits of breastfeeding for mom in the case of bonding and nurturing. So I just want to say, hey, I want to say welcome, hey mama, and I want to say thank you so much to those of you who are following this page. It's been a journey. It's been a process, but I'm excited to be bringing you content here on YouTube, and I'm excited to jump into it. My name is Vanessa Simmons, and I am a photographer, speaker, and author. I'm also the founder of the movement and a certified lactation educator and counselor. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's already subscribed, but if you haven't already done so, go ahead and like this video, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you can get updated every single time we publish new videos, okay? So today's video is all about bonding and nurturing. When you think about breastfeeding, you think about how mothers have the ability to give birth to their baby and nurture and nourish this baby with their milk. Now, you may think that the bonding process is rather natural for a mother, but especially if it's your first baby, it can be really difficult. It can be a process. And so it's very important to consider the fact that new mothers are still figuring this out. Breastfeeding is a learned skill. It's not something that comes naturally to everyone. And so as we consider this, you want to remember that in the beginning, there will be some difficulty, right? And you may experience some pain, some soreness, and a lot of discomfort. But in only 30 days, you can go from that pain and soreness and discomfort to comfort, contentment, and joy. And that really is a beautiful experience for the mother herself to experience, okay? And so you want to think about the fact that as you are bonding with your baby, the love hormone oxytocin is what flows through your body and allows you to produce that milk flow. So as you're producing milk, the oxytocin is what actually allows you to release the milk. It kind of ejects the milk from your body in the sense of a letdown. And when you have this letdown, it causes your entire body to relax. It's kind of a strange but also amazing feeling. You might feel some tingling coming down your breast, and you also will see the milk begin to flow. And so this is what's happening as you're bonding with your baby. And some of the ways that you really want to increase that bonding are by just creating certain habits with your baby. And that can be anything like eye contact to gentle touches and strokes and kind of rubbing on their skin, and also practicing skin-to-skin contact. Now, skin-to-skin contact is one of the best things that you can do to remedy any breastfeeding problems. And what you want to do is you want to take your baby, take them out of all of their clothes, even if it's cold, and you can put them directly on your skin, because as your baby is laying between your breasts, this is going to allow the baby to learn how to breathe. It's going to teach the baby how to regulate temperature. It's going to help the baby's heartbeat to sync up with the mother's heartbeat. And so this skin-to-skin process is very, very important for those early bonding stages, and it can be helpful throughout the duration of your breastfeeding experience, no matter how long you continue to breastfeed. Now, these habits, just like any habits that you would perform in life, are going to produce certain results. These habits of eye contact, a gentle touch, and skin-to-skin are going to produce these results: better attention to your baby and attention to yourself, better affection between the two of you, and also a better awareness, a deeper awareness of what's going on. And you'll start to see that this is going to help you to really increase your ability to recognize your baby's feeding cues, recognize when your baby is just needing to be comforted, and it decreases your stress as that oxytocin begins to flow. And so as your feeding cues, as you become more aware of the feeding cues, it's naturally going to make you more aware of your baby's routine. And this can really decrease stress as well. There's nothing worse than trying to figure something out, right? The uncertainty, the inability to be able to understand what your baby's trying to communicate to you, especially if you're a first-time mom. And so one thing that I really loved about breastfeeding after I became a mom of 2 and 3 is the development of my maternal sensitivity, because that doesn't come with the first baby all the time. It doesn't come naturally for some of us. For me, I definitely had that maternal awareness, but the maternal sensitivity was not there. And that was something that I had to cultivate with each pregnancy and each breastfeeding experience. It's actually found that in the National Library of Medicine, they did a study. Breastfeeding duration predicts greater maternal sensitivity over the next decade. And why is this? Well, this is because when they took a look at breastfeeding, the mothers who persisted in breastfeeding, they actually found that for a longer duration, it increased their maternal sensitivity over time. And this suggests that it may set in motion a cascade of positive benefits for mothers in their parenting behaviors. Now, just in case you're wondering, what does it mean to persist? Well, to persist means to continue firmly or obstinately in an opinion or a course of action in spite of the difficulty, opposition, or failure. That means that you're continuing to breastfeed even if you feel like you're failing. You're continuing to go beyond the difficulty, beyond the obstacles, beyond the struggles, right? To nourish and nurture your baby, to develop that bond with your baby that no one else can have. Another definition for the word persist is to continue to exist or to be prolonged. So similar words are like persevere, right? Carry on, keep at it, keep going, keep up, remain, linger, stay, endure, survive. I don't know about you and if you're breastfeeding right now, but I can definitely say there are some survival tactics and strategies to help you get to your feeding goal. Do you have a feeding goal? I want to know in the comments. Let me know. And so I love this because it actually helps to decrease your risk of postpartum depression. And for me, a postpartum depression and psychosis survivor, I can definitely attest to that. Breastfeeding was my only refuge when I was going through that experience. It was the only thing that kind of brought me back within myself and helped me to feel whole again. And so I definitely recommend breastfeeding for this reason as well. And just know that if you've ever experienced depression in any way throughout the course of your lifetime, you're actually more likely to experience postpartum depression after having a baby. So definitely be aware of that and definitely consider breastfeeding your baby for yourself, for your own mental health. So my personal belief is that the very purpose of breastfeeding is to reestablish connection. That connection that was going on in your body when your baby was connected to your umbilical cord, once they've been put onto your belly, once that umbilical cord has been snipped, it is time to reestablish that connection because you are your baby's first connection to the rest of the world. Right? So you want to make it a good one, make it a great one, right? Give them the opportunity to be able to reestablish that connection with your presence. I don't know about you, but I have really enjoyed talking about bonding and nurturing and the way that it benefits us as moms. If you can relate, leave a comment below and tell me about your breastfeeding experience. Did you set a feeding goal? How are you working at it? Are you persisting in every effort to try and get there? And what are you doing to do so? My name is Vanessa Simmons, and we'll see you back with another video.